don't turn on the lights anymore. I just sit in the dark where you left me. There's a glass on the table untouched, like I'm waiting for you to come get me. Every sound feels too loud in this room. Even silence is screaming your name. And I swear I still reach for your side, like you never walked away. And I know it's over now, but my body don't agree. You're a habit I can't break. You're still living in me. I'd still choose the chaos with you over this empty control. Every fight, every bruise made me feel like I was whole. Now I'm stuck in the quiet, and it's heavier than truth. 'Cause nothing ever hurt like losing chaos with you. I let it all fall apart again. Every line that we drew, if it meant I could stay in that chaos with you. I replay every word that you said, like there's something I missed in between. Was it me? Was it us? Was it timing? Or just something you couldn't keep? I've been sleeping with ghosts in my head, and they all sound a little like you. Every dream is the same way it did, with me waking up without you. And I hate that I still care, like it's something I choose. But the truth is I'd stay, even knowing I'd lose. I'd still choose the chaos to you over this empty control. Every fight, every bruise made me feel like I was whole. Now I'm stuck in the quiet, and it's heavier than truth. 'Cause nothing ever hurt like losing chaos with you. I let it all fall apart again. Every line that we drew, if it meant I could stay in that chaos with you. You said love shouldn't feel like a war, but I didn't care if it did. If the pain meant you'd still be mine, I would've given everything I had to give. Now I'm learning the hard way what I couldn't see back then. You were already leaving while I was holding on to the end. I'd still choose the chaos with you, even if it ruins me slow. 'Cause the calm that I'm living in now feels like nowhere to go. Now the silence is louder, and the words we once knew, and I'm breaking in pieces with no chaos, no you. I let it all fall apart again, just to feel something true. 'Cause nothing ever hurt like losing chaos with you. I don't hear my phone ring anymore. Guess you took your voice with you. Even silence sounds different now, like it knows the truth. There's a space where you used to be, and it won't close up. I keep trying to fill the void, but it's never enough. And I swear I felt it break before you said goodbye, like something in my chest just slowly died. I lost you for real. Yeah, this time it's final. No more late nights saving us. No more, we'll be alright. I lost you for real, and I can't deny it. You didn't even look back once when you went silent. Your name still lives inside my throat, but I don't let it out. 'Cause saying it just makes it worse, and I'm already down. Now we're the weight of everything we never got to fix. Now every memory feels like something I can't touch again. And I knew the moment came when you stopped fighting. Love went quiet and I was still trying. I lost you for real. No illusion left. No more holding on to hope, like you're coming back. I lost you for real, and I feel it now, in the way the world goes cold every time I breathe. Oh, you said it's better this way, but better for cause I'm still here in the ruins of us, trying to find what we lost. Don't stay, please. I lost you for real. No more pretending. No more pieces left of us that I can hold in. I lost you for real. Yeah, you disappeared, and the hardest part is knowing you don't feel me feel. You only called me when the night fell, when loneliness was getting loud. I was somewhere in your background, never someone you were proud. I let you take without a question, gave you more than I could keep. You were running from your feelings, I was falling way too deep. Every time you let me closer, you were halfway out the door. I kept trying just to hold you, you kept asking me for more. I stayed in your shadow, I stayed where you left me. You said it was love, but it never felt Memorize the way you drifted, like I could stop you if I tried. But love shouldn't feel like guessing or begging just to feel alive. You never had to say you did it. It was written in your eyes. I was holding on to nothing while you were saying your goodbyes. You were never really with me, just a body that's endured. I was building something real, you were breaking what was true. I stayed in your shadow, I stayed where you left me. You said it was love, but it never felt steady. I stayed in your shadow, I waited, you let go. You kept me invisible. I stayed in your shadow. Now there's nothing left to hold, just the shape of where we were. Every word you never meant, every line I still rehearse. And I hate that I still feel you in the silence in my chest. You moved on without a warning. I just stayed and did my best. I stayed in your shadow, I stayed till it broke me. You said I was yours, but you never chose me. I stayed in your shadow, now I'm letting go. So you kept me invisible. I stayed in your shadow. You were colder in the way you spoke, like every word was running low. I tried to hear what you wouldn't say, but silence gave you away. You stopped reaching for my hand, like love was something you outgrew. I kept standing where we were while you moved on without moving. I felt you fading in real time, but I called it just a phase. I stayed while you left, watched you disappear in front of me. You were still right here, but you were already free. I held on to us like it still meant something. Could you stop loving me without saying nothing? I stayed while you left. I kept adjusting to your distance, like it was mine to fix. Turned your absence into patience, turned your silence into this is just a phase. You make goodbye feel gradual, like I wouldn't notice it. But love shouldn't feel like losing someone who hasn't gone yet. I was grieving you in pieces while you were still mine. I stayed while you left, felt it breaking day by day. You didn't walk away, you just slowly slipped away. don't even hesitate now when somebody says my name. There's no shadow in your eye, no flicker of the pain. I remember how you held me like I was your only truth. Now I'm just a distant memory you don't even look back to. I stayed longer than I should. You left faster than you said. I was just another chapter you were ready to erase, just a story you abandoned without a trace. I was building something sacred, you were breaking it apart. You walked out without a warning, like I never had your heart. There's a space where you were breathing, but it's colder every day, and the silence feels so loud. Now there's nothing left to say. I tried stitching all the pieces of a love you let decay, but some wounds don't really heal, they just learn to stay. You were already gone, I was still holding on. I was just another chapter you were ready to erase, just a story you abandoned without a trace. I was building something sacred, you were breaking it apart. You walked out without a warning, like I never had your heart. Did you love me, or just love how it felt? Was I real to you, or just someone to Now I'm talking to the echoes of everything we said, and I'm lying here beside you, but you're nowhere in my head. I was just another chapter that you burned before the end, just the lesson you forgot, like I was never even there. I was holding on to forever, you were already letting go. You kept writing new beginnings, I was just the one you let go. Curtains barely breathing, midnight on your skin, your shadow on the ceiling didn't look like you again. The space between your fingers felt wider than before, like every inch of silence was opening a door. And I saw it in the way the light wouldn't stay on your face. I watched you fade again, like colors in the rain, slowly running off the canvas we were trying to paint. Every word went pale, every touch turned thin, like holding on to water through my shaking hands. I watched you fade again, without a sound. jacket on a chair, still holding your shape, but you were already somewhere I could never chase. The clock kept on ticking, but time photo erased, like we were frozen in a moment that was slipping away. And I felt it in the air, between everything we didn't say. I watched you fade again, and I smoke into the night. Something there a second ago, now gone without a fight. Every breath felt wrong, every second dim, like I was standing still while you disappeared within. I watched you fade again, it couldn't follow. Couldn't follow. No trash, no burn, no final goodbye, just a quiet vanishing right before my eyes. I reached out once, I didn't try twice. Some endings don't scream, they just lose their light. I watched you fade again, like a film warped in every frame between us, falling out of sync. You were right here, but already gone, and I kept watching. I got torn below. I watched you fade again, and let it I don't really sleep these days, just close my eyes and drift away to every word we didn't mean and everything we couldn't say. There's a dent still in your pillow, like you just got up and left. I haven't moved it since you walked out. Guess I'm scared of what comes next. In this quiet, way too quiet now, every little sound just fades. I didn't know that losing you would take everything away. Now it's just me in this room, trying not to think of you, but you're in everything I do, like I never had a choice. I still hear you in my head, and every word I never said. Tell me how I'm supposed to live with only half of what we were, 'cause it's not the same without the two of us. I stopped answering my phone, I got nothing left to say. Everyone keeps asking me if I'm okay. I just lie and say I'm fine, like it's easier that way. But the truth is I'm still stuck on the night you walked away. And I tried, yeah, I really tried to let you go somehow, but every time I almost do, you're all I think about. Now it's just me in this room, trying not to think of you, but you're in everything I do, like I never had a choice. I still hear you in my head, and every word I never said. Tell me how I'm supposed to live with only Now it's just me in this room, with all the things we used to do. And every part of me still stuck somewhere back with you. Oh, I don't know who I am now. I don't know how to move on. All I know is everything feels wrong, 'cause it's not the same. It's never the You slip through my fingers like smoke in the dark, a quiet goodbye without leaving a mark. No words, no warning, just distance and space. I watched us disappear without a trace. Your eyes stopped holding the light that I knew, like something inside you already withdrew. I tried to reach you, you were already gone, still standing beside me, but not holding on. Heard the silence say everything. We were over long before the end. You are free now, like the wind I couldn't hold, like a story left untold. You are free now, and I won't stand in your way, even if I break today. You are free now. I release you with my pain, like a ghost out in the rain. The nights feel heavier without your breath. Love turns slowly into something like death. Not all endings come crashing down loud, some just fading to a quiet crowd. I was still dreaming, you woke from it all. I was still running, you let yourself fall. Now I'm just holding the weight of goodbye, while you're already learning to fly. And I felt your heart drift out of mine, like it never really belonged. You are free now, like the wind I couldn't hold, like a story left untold. everywhere. You stopped calling just to hear my voice. Stop choosing me like I was your choice. Now every word feels rehearsed and cold, like I'm just someone you used to hold. You look at me, but you're not there, like love disappeared into thin air. And I keep trying to find a spark, but I'm alone here in the dark. I felt you slipping through my hands before I could understand how something real could disappear while I'm still standing here. You didn't need me anymore, didn't fight like you did before. I was everything you swore. Now I'm just someone you ignore, and I can't pretend this isn't the end, even though my heart's still yours. You didn't need me anymore. I kept holding on to what we were, while you let go without a word. You made it look so easy to leave, like loving me was just temporary. I stayed loyal through the pain, hoping you'd come back again, but you were already letting go, while I was scared to let you know. Did I love you way too much? Did I lose you in my touch? Or did you just stop feeling me and never say a thing? You didn't need me anymore, didn't fight like you did before. I was everything you swore. Now I'm just someone you ignore, and I can't pretend this isn't the end, even though my heart's still yours. You didn't need me anymore. You didn't need me anymore. Now I'm learning how to breathe without you next to me, but every little thing I see still brings me back to memories. I gave you all I had to give. I don't know how else to live when every part of me is torn from loving you alone. You didn't need me anymore. I stayed up counting all the ways you slowly let me fade, like I was just a phase you outgrew in your sleep. Your silence hit me louder than every word you never said. Now I'm talking to the dark, like it still sounds like you. And I tried, God knows I tried to hold the line, but love don't survive when only one heart fights. You lost nothing at all, just a name in your phone you don't call, while I'm here breaking down through it all. Yeah, I'm the one who falls. You walked out like it's small, like we never had something at all. Now I'm stuck in the echoes you left, and you lost nothing, nothing at all. You lost nothing, but I lost you. 'cause you gave me a reason to question my own. You lost nothing at all. Well, I lost everything we were. You walked dead untouched, while I'm still bleeding from your love. You lost nothing at all. Just a story you won't recall, but I'm living inside what you left, and I feel it every breath. You lost nothing, nothing.